Hi Liz, and hi Rose. This is Tim Chambers, Mr. Chambers talking here, and I'm going to show you how to use PicniK. PicniK is at picnik.com or www.picnic.com. So you click on the Get Started Now button. It takes a few seconds to load up. And what you're going to do once this loads up is we're going to find your photo that you want to edit. Click on Upload a Photo right here. And I have it on the desktop, so what did I save it as? I saved it as Puppy Drawing by Liz. Double click on that, and it opens up. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is, you mentioned the color is kind of blue. It is kind of blue, but let's get the exposure right first. Click on exposure. Forget this slider here. Just go to highlights and move it up until the paper starts to look as white as you don't want to get that light, obviously, but maybe right about there. In other words, to the point where it looks like you're drawing on white paper, not a gray paper. And then you want to move the shadows slider to the right until anything that's black on your drawing looks black. So I'm sure you did those lines. I'm sorry, the eyes. So they were black. So let's move that up a little bit. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then we're going to hit apply. And then the paper looks kind of blue, doesn't it? So let's change that. Click on colors. And saturation is how intense the color is. We don't want that blue in there. You can see it gets really blue. The other thing, that the temperature relates to when you have color drawing. See how warm it gets or how cool it gets going to the left. So let's set this back at 0. Right. There you go. Whoops. Very touchy. 0. Okay, now we're going to slide this saturation all the way to the left so the paper looks white again. Hit apply. I think I want to lighten this up just a little bit to get rid of this gray in the corner. So I'm going to go back to exposure. And I'm going to grab the highlights. I'm going to move it a little to the right. Like that. Maybe give me a little bit more shadow. That looks pretty good. Hit apply. If your painting was crooked, then you could hit rotate. And this is kind of fun. This straighten opens up a grid, and you can kind of see how things rotate. You see? To the right or to the left. We're going to just hit cancel and not use that here. And then the next thing you want to do is if, let's say you crop. And there you go. Now what you do is you grab the opposite corner, you put your mouse over it, and you kind of move them, to the left or right and up and down where it pleases you. And we're going to just grab this one down here. We don't need all this space down here. We could bring it up a little bit. Okay. That looks nice. Maybe a little closer to his head there. Okay. That looks good. Hit apply. Okay, now we're done. Then you're going to go up to Save and Share, and you're going to rename your drawing as we always do for the assignment. So in this case, we're going to call it Liz.Matthews, AS. We'll call it assignment number 99. Okay. Save it as a JPEG, which is fine. See this compression quality? You want to slide that all the way to the right to 10. That way it's going to give me all the information that's on there. It's not going to take some of it out to make it a smaller file. So then we're done. So we're going to say Save Photo. Now you have the chance of saving it anywhere on your computer. I have a file. If I were you, I'd have a file that says Art 101 or Art 201, whatever class you're going to be in. And then there's the file name. And you hit Save. And you're done. And that's it. And then you just go to your web page and go to the Dropbox. You turn it in. Turn hand in, find your file, and turn it in. That's about it. The main things to remember is shoot your drawing, take pictures of it outside with bright light. Or if you're indoors and you have a bright big window like a patio door or something like that, you can do it right on the floor next to the patio door. Stand over it make sure your camera is looking straight down on it so it doesn't look crooked or skewed, where one part of your drawing looks bigger than the other. Snap a few pictures. The other thing you can do is hold your shutter button down halfway, let it focus, and make sure the square that it focuses on is focusing on something like a line or a high contrast edge in your drawing. Then snap the picture. You might even try a few different pictures with it focused on different spots. And there you go. I think that should help and be pretty good. Let me know if you have any questions whatsoever. I'm here to help you. All right, take care.